Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, y'all. Y'all, what is going on with Diddy, y'all? OMG, y'all. Diddy's minor victims lawyer, Tony Busby. Y'all, there is a prominent man that is trying to sue him. Good morning, Miss Red. Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, what is going on, y'all? These people have done these awful things allegedly, you guys. I did a video last Thursday, you guys, talking about Tony Busby's law firm. Tony Busby's law firm said that it was going to send out letters saying pay up or else. Y'all, there is a prominent man that has came forward that is trying to sue Mr. Busby. Y'all, why is it? Why is it? Good morning, Miss Red. Good morning. Why is it, y'all, that this prominent man is saying that he wants to sue Mr. Busby? Y'all, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Y'all, it's going down in these Diddy streets, y'all. Y'all know we are on Diddy Watch, you guys, here at the lounge. And you guys, this is crazy. Good morning, Chad. Good morning. Thank you. Yes, smash the like button as you guys come in the building this beautiful morning. Y'all, Diddy's minor victims lawyer sent out letters saying pay up or else. And y'all, he is getting kickback. Hey, D. Coleman Jr., good morning to you too. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, smash the like button. Y'all, we did a video last week when Tony Busby came out and he said, if y'all were any of the ones that were doing or aiding and abetting this bad behavior with these minors, you guys are going to pay. Look, y'all got to pay up or he's going to basically bring you guys to an open shame. Y'all, Diddy and his compadres thought that these people was playing with them. They are not playing. The Feds is not playing, nor is Tony Busby, you guys. Y'all, let's get into it. I found an article, of course, here on TMZ, you guys, and it states, you guys, it says, Diddy prominent man sues Diddy's accusers lawyer alleging extortion. Y'all, nobody is extorting him. Nobody is y'all, these people are out to lunch, you guys. Nobody is extorting these people. Y'all, hey, Arctic One. Good morning, Arctic One. Yes, let's go. Let's get into it. Good morning. Y'all, smash the like button. Y'all, so like I said, I did a video last week. Tony Busby said he sent out demand letters saying pay up or else. Pay up or else. Good morning, good morning, Arctic One. She says, good morning, the lounge. Good morning. So he said that he's not playing with these Hollywood celebrities or anybody who helped aided and abetted in this whole mission of Diddy's, you guys. He is not playing. So, y'all, let's get into it. It says a prominent figure is suing the lawyer, reaping more than 120 of Diddy's alleged victims, saying the attorney is shamelessly attempting to extort whatever, I guess, large sums of money from him. But y'all, if these people had took part in doing these bad things to these minors, they need to pay up. Y'all, it's only right, it's only fair, right? So it says, while threatening a lawsuit packed with wildly false, horrific allegations, if he doesn't pay up, y'all, the lawyer said, pay up or else. If y'all don't pay up, y'all, he is gonna bring them to an open shame. Y'all, this minor's lawyer, Mr. Busby, is not playing, y'all. He is not playing with them. So let's continue. It says the plaintiff identified as John Doe. First of all, why are you a John Doe? We want some names. We want some names. Give us a name, Diddy or whoever else, allegedly. So it says filed his own lawsuit in LA County Superior Court Monday morning, describing himself as a high-profile individual who knew Diddy and attended events along with the mogul. He's being reaped by one of the premier law firms in the county, Quinn Emanuel. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. They are saying that the lawyer is basically trying to extort these high profile people, these celebs. He's not trying to extort anybody. He's saying basically, Tony Busby, if you guys aided and abetted and did any awful things to these minors that they are alleging, y'all, they are coming for them. They're coming for them. So y'all they need to be prepared. If they knew they was their DV and essay or whatever they are alleged to have done, y'all, they need to pay up. I solely agree with Mr. Busby, because if you guys are bold enough to do what y'all did to these minors, y'all need to pay them. But one thing about it, I believe, you guys, don't quote me on this, but y'all, once these allegations are thrown on these people, y'all, the feds are gonna pick it up. Y'all, watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Tony Busby is doing his work and due diligence, and as soon as they probably get paychecks and payouts for these minor victims, y'all, it's gonna push out. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch. It's crazy. It's crazy. So it says the man says attorney Tony Busby and his firm threatened to unleash entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of essaying, including multiple incidents of rape of a minor, both male and female, against plaintiff if he refuses to comply with their demands. Y'all, Tony Busby is doing his due diligence. It says the suit goes on to say Busby demand letters alleged that plaintiff raped the males and females while they were under the influence of drugs at parties hosted by Diddy. You guys, these is not a hidden secret no more. Y'all, they are saying that there was minors at these parties. They see these satanic rituals, these parties, and they were having minors victims coming, allegedly, like Ali said, from the CPS office. These kids were trafficked. Y'all, then Tony Busby, a couple of months ago, picked up on a lot of the minors' lawsuits, you guys, saying that he was going to file lawsuits against these people who did these awful things to them while they were minors, y'all. Let's continue. The plaintiff references past lawsuits Busby has filed against other celebrities, including football star Deshaun Watson. The man claims Busby tried to shake down Watson and others by making dubious claims he knows would not stand up in court. Y'all, I don't believe for no minute at all that Mr. Busby would be just throwing a lawsuit out on these people. Because if you guys know, remember when they first opened this line, this 800 line, that they were taking minor victims' claims, like, you know, call this number if you are a victim. They said they had over 3,000 calls within like a short period of time. You guys, people are coming out and speaking upon what happened to them if they were minors, you guys. And now they're getting kickback from these people who allegedly did these things to these minors. Y'all, they're saying they are being extorted. No, absolutely not. You're not being extorted, A-list celebrities or B-list or whatever you are. You're not being extorted. You did the crime. You do need to pay up. Y'all, let's continue. It says the lawsuit obtained by TMZ goes on to claim Busby did the same thing against Green Bay Packers kicker Brandon McManus, allegedly threatening to sue over specious allegations of SA. The suit claims the NFL investigated and found insufficient evidence and closed the case. The new lawsuit filed by John Doe references our documentary. Y'all, they got their evidence. Tony Busby said already in the beginning, he said he was going to go and go through everybody who called and make sure that their lawsuit, whatever they were alleging, was valid. He was not going to just throw out lawsuits out there and just say, okay, this person called, we're putting a lawsuit on them. No, he said he was going to thoroughly go through the the allegations. He's gonna make sure that they have their evidence, and then he was gonna proceed. Good morning, y'all. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. So y'all, let's continue. It says Busby appeared on TMZ's new Tubi documentary, The Downfall of Diddy Inside of the Freak Offs. Y'all, I did a video, a reaction to this documentary last week. It says in which Harvey asked him about the criticism that Busby's MO is to put enough embarrassing information in a demand letter that it forces a settlement. Busby acknowledged that is indeed the game, saying it's the way the system works. Y'all, he is just doing his due diligence. He is doing what he should be doing as a attorney for those victims, minor victims, who came forward and asked Tony Busby to represent him. Y'all, it's crazy that now this person is coming and saying that, oh, you're trying to extort me. No, sir or ma'am, sir, I believe it's a man. Allegedly, you're being alleged to have done these awful things to whichever minor victim there is. Y'all, he needs to pay up, y'all. Tony Busby said he sent them demand letters. Pay up or else. Or he's going to bring them to an open shame, as he should. Because, y'all, let's be fair. If it was one of us and y'all, any of the loungers, and we are on a lawsuit, they're not gonna put outstanding citizen A or outstanding citizen B. No, they're gonna have our name. The lounge against the blah blah blah. The lounge against blah blah blah. They're not gonna hide our name. So why are they protecting these celebrities, y'all? It's not fair. It's not right, and it's not an extortion. If you did the crime, you need to do the time, or you need to pay up, like Tony Busby said, right? Y'all, it's only fair. Y'all, it's only fair. It says the lawsuit claims Busby put a ticking clock on the extortion demands, threatening to sue if the plaintiff doesn't agree to mediation to resolve the delicate and important matter, as he should, right? Absolutely, you guys. So it says the plaintiff is suing for extortion and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Y'all, these people have done bad things to these minors. Y'all, they need therapy. They are going through it. I mean, look at Allie, you guys. She was a minor victim along with a lot of other minor victims. Y'all, these people are suffering and been suffering for years in silence. Because why? Y'all, you can't tell on Diddy. You can't tell on these other Hollywood moguls, y'all, because they're not going to believe y'all, because, y'all, we have been really taught to praise these people and not knowing behind closed doors, behind the curtains, y'all, they are whole demonic entities, y'all. They are whole demonic entities, right? So, it says Quinn Emanuel urges everyone with information on Mr. Busby to contact the company via open line at Quinn Emanuel, and he leaves his contact number. It says we reach out to the Busby, so far no word back. So y'all, there's a video that I'm gonna play with TMZ, you guys, and it basically talks about them. Let me see. They talked about them trying to send these letters out. But y'all, let me bring up this video. But you guys, it's crazy. You guys, these kids, like I said, they have been suffering in silence. They have been dealing with this for so long. And you guys, this is the time. This is the time, you guys, that these lawsuits are, coming about, because Cassie really and truly allowed these people to, bring forth these lawsuits, the courage. Because some of these people were probably embarrassed, y'all, or even when they were younger, knowing that they were as young as they were and being taken advantage of, nobody wanted to hear what they had to say. Oh, they're lying. Oh, they just want a big payout. Remember? That's what they were saying about Cassie. Oh, she just wants a big payout. No, you have done awful things. They want their money, due diligence as to what you have done, and doing SA and DV and all kind of awful things to these people. But y'all, let's continue. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around, and let's get into it with this video.
There has been another Diddy lawsuit, but this one goes in the opposite direction. In this one, what looks like a celebrity is suing the lawyer who has filed all the lawsuits against Diddy, suing him.
Most of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
More than 120 lawsuits. And
That's
well,
what is eventually
he'll have that
Tony
number.
Busby.
And it's for extortion. Extortion.
Yeah, this is potentially a game changer in the Diddy lawsuit arena because someone, a prominent, only referring to himself as a prominent figure,
Who has some connection to
and
Diddy.
has connection to Diddy, admittedly says this is in their lawsuit, they say this is someone who associated with Diddy, attended his parties, and because of that association, they say that this person received a demand letter from Tony Busby. Now, we spoke to Tony Busby. We were telling you about these demand letters.
In fact, it's in our documentary.
It's in our documentary. He's very open about the fact, Tony Busby is, that he has sent these letters to celebrities who, even if they weren't necessarily engaging in any illegal activity, but if they were at a party and did nothing to stop illegal activity.
If they saw, for example,
Correct.
somebody who is having sex
or
where they're not really competent to make a decision to say yes to it because they're on drugs or alcohol, he feels they are as guilty as the perpetrator who essentially raped that person.
Right.
And he has made that really clear. He made that clear in our documentary and said he's going after him. Well, now somebody got that letter. A celebrity got
and
that
decided
letter.
they weren't going to take it. They just weren't going to just let Tony Busby make this demand of them when they clearly feel they did nothing wrong. So now they are suing Tony Busby for extortion.
Now, we talked to him in this documentary. It's called The Downfall of Diddy Inside the Freak-Offs. And I spoke with him about this very thing, about whether filing or sending a demand letter basically saying, I got a lot of embarrassing things to say about you, even if it's not necessarily legally wrong that you did. Was that kind of the game here to exact money for fear on the other side that they're going to file a lawsuit?
I thought his response to you was stunning. Here's what Tony Busby said.
I'm curious what you think about that criticism that, you put enough embarrassing things in a complaint or say you're going to, and it forces a settlement and it becomes almost, that's the game. What do you say about that? That's a criticism I hear on the other side.
No, it's a fair point. I mean, the system is the system. It's a gulag, if you will. It's a tough process, and we always make an attempt to resolve these cases without the filing of a lawsuit. That's just what we try to do. And if we fail in that, we're going to file the case and we're going to pursue it with aggression.
Tony Busby, it may seem a little unseemly, but what he's saying is right. This is the way, Harvey, we've covered these cases forever, where aggressive plaintiffs' lawyers will reach out to somebody and say, unless you go ahead and pay my client money now, I'm going to file a lawsuit against you. And whether the allegations are true or not, it's going to be really embarrassing just to have the lawsuit filed. Therefore, pay up. And that's what...
And you guys, that's what Tony Busby did. Those demand letters, pay up or else, y'all. Tony Busby said he is not playing with them, nor is he scared, y'all. He said he's not scared. He's not worried about no threats or nothing, y'all. He said he is basically doing his due diligence as a lawyer to get these people justice. But let's continue, y'all.
That's what Tony Busby is doing. Now, I'm not saying that he doesn't believe in what his clients are saying. He doesn't believe that he has a viable lawsuit. But the plaintiff in this case, the John Doe that's suing him, is saying Tony Busby knows they're false and is sending these letters anyways, and that's a violation of his legal ethics, and he says a violation of the laws around extortion.
So, Jason, in the legal community, there are two words that critics of Tony Busby and other lawyers, who are filing these suits, there are two words that they use to describe that whole process: send a demand letter or else I'm going to sue you. Two words.
Legalized extortion.
Yep. I mean, that's what is commonly referred to in the legal community, legalized extortion. And what this person is saying is not legal.
Right.
They're taking the word legal out. Right.
With respect to the plaintiff, and I know they believe what they're saying, if you create a system where lawyers are afraid to send these demand letters, what you have are just lawsuits being filed without the demand letters being sent in the first place. And that's not the system we want either. Lawyers have to be able to say to prospective defendants, I mean, lots of times the plaintiff does have a good claim against the defendant, and they don't want to have to go to court with it, and they do want to be paid. So how do you do that?
Oh, D. Coleman sent in a super chat. D. Coleman said your channel and all your videos. Love your channel and all your videos. Keep up the good work. I'm a lady, by the way, even though I'm a junior. Oh, okay, D. Coleman. Okay. I'm sorry. Yes, lady. Yes. Thank you so much, D. Coleman. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your love and support and the super chat. Y'all smash the like button. It's free. Y'all don't have to, do a super chat. But thank you, D. Coleman. Love you. Thank you, lady.
If the lawyer's afraid they're going to get sued for extortion.
Hey, I'm Tiffany Pollard from Colorado Springs, and this situation is just all over the place. Like, it's extortion, legal extortion, Jane Doe, John Doe, and at this point, we're just tired, or I personally am tired. I just need the truth to come out and justice for the victims to happen, because it's too much what's happening.
Well, the issue is, how do you define victims and how do you define perpetrators? And that's unresolved.
Right, and the numbers that we're talking about, it's not going to be the same for. You kind of have to look at every single case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so y'all, that was the TMZ video that was with Tony Busby, basically saying, he put those demand letters out there, and these people, they need to pay up, y'all. It is only fair that these people pay these minor victims, and I totally agree with Tony Busby, you guys. It's only fair that they get their due justice, right? So whoever this person is, this what's he called, prominent man, I don't know why he thinks he is any special than Diddy or any other person. Y'all, these people have done awful things to these children, you guys. They have done awful things to these kids, and you guys, it's time for them to pay the piper, right, y'all? And it's not fair that they are being, named as celebrity A, B, whatever, whoever. But y'all, I'm telling you, ZJ says, KT says probably Jay-Z. Y'all, it may be, allegedly, possibly, because y'all know Jay-Z allegedly likes to try to silence people, you guys, right? Allegedly, you guys. He tried to send that letter to who was it that the one that Jaguar Wright, Pierce, the Pierce show on platform, and other people, you guys. I'm just saying, good morning, y'all. Welcome in, Dr. Tom. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, DJ Kendall, D. Coleman Jr., Donna Lee. Yeah, welcome in, all of you guys. But you guys, it's not fair that these people are trying to use, just because they are Hollywood moguls, prominent man, and whoever they are, y'all, it's not fair. Because, y'all, if it was my child and this happened, I would be in fire and flames, and I would be upset. Even if it was a niece, a family member, even a friend that has went through this, and you guys, and they think that they can get away with this and come back and try to sue him. Y'all, what is going on with these people? They think they are so entitled. Y'all, these people think they're so entitled because they are on the movie screens. They are these people, rich and famous. Y'all, who do these people think they are? I'm just saying, who do these people think they are? Y'all, these people are, they got the nerve to be in here trying to sue the lawyer that is being sued by these minor victims that's, suing these moguls for doing anything. Remember Tony Busby, y'all, he said it doesn't matter who you are. If you were a part of the situation and the shenanigans, y'all, you are going down. Did he not say that? And he also said he doesn't care, basically like who you are. And he's not scared. He said he's not scared. He is not scared of what is going to happen, because he's only doing the due diligence of putting these people in their place so that these kids can get justice. Y'all, it's only fair. It is only fair. But you guys, Let's let's listen to this video right here, because he said he is pursuing with aggression. Y'all, Tony Busby is not playing. And if you guys don't know, Tony Busby is a minor lawyer that is in Houston, Texas. Let me see. Let me go through this video. Hold on just a second. There's another video I want to play you guys. But y'all, Diddy is doing too much, and his cohorts. Y'all, let's watch this video.
P. Diddy's freak off.
You saw celebrities there that you recognized.
It was a rapper that we all know.
Straight up porn directed by Diddy.
I'm just grateful to have made it out.
I'm curious what you think about that criticism that, you know, you put enough embarrassing things in a complaint, or say you're going to, and it forces a settlement, and it becomes almost, that's the game. What do you say about that? That's a criticism I hear on the other side.
No, it's a fair point. I mean, the system is the system. It's a gulag, if you will. It's a tough process, and we always make an attempt to resolve these cases without the filing of a lawsuit. That's just what we try to do. And if we fail in that, we're going to file the case and we're going to pursue it with aggression.
Y'all, Tony Busby said he's going to file the case and he's going to file it with aggression. He does not care who they are, how they're reacting or whatever. He said he's not scared, as he shouldn't. Because I know not too long ago they said that he was getting threats, you guys, that Tony Busby was getting threats from who I have no idea. But y'all, Tony Busby was getting threats. And he said he is not scared. He is not scared. But y'all, let's go back to that original video where he goes and has the let me go back. Where he did the press conference, and that's when he said that he was going to be suing, you know, the people, whoever dealt with doing the bad things to the minors. He was putting a whole entire lawsuit together. But y'all, he said he was vetting the people. He's not just picking up and you telling him that you're a victim. He has to go and research it and make sure that there's a valid complaint and a valid lawsuit that he's gonna put out on these people. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. D. Coleman says, get him, Tony. He needs a security team or Secret Service protection. Absolutely, D. Coleman. Yes, he does. Because y'all, these people, these moguls, y'all, they got goons that will come and, take people out and no longer be walking this earth. Y'all, that's how crazy these people are. But let me find the video. Remember when Tony Busby, he first did the press conference, and he was telling people if they've been a victim of this, to call, and that 800 number that they provided. Let's see. Yeah, he this was like a month ago, you guys. So y'all, let's listen to what Tony Busby was saying about let me see. Let's listen to the original Tony Busby law firm press conference, because this is where it all started. And these people were upset, y'all. But now it's come to a point that Tony Busby has already sent out them demand letters that pay up or else. Y'all, let's get into this video and let's see what Tony Busby says, y'all. Because Tony Busby's not playing with them, you guys. But y'all, let's turn it around and let's get with it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tony Busby. I'm a lawyer here in Houston. I'm licensed in Texas and in New York. And I'll introduce other members of our team as they speak. As many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. We've handled over the last 25 years some very big and very important cases. I believe that this one may surpass them all. There are many facets to this. The conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years. There are many people and many entities involved. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter no matter who the evidence implicates. These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
Millions of people have watched this trial.
Uh-oh, y'all, let's skip this video. Let me skip this.
And you should know, to the extent the clients feel comfortable, we also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. Now, before we discuss the nature of the claims and claimants themselves, let me comment on the large volume of calls we have received since our first announcement. Even before the indictment of Sean Combs, we had received a small volume of calls and had screened a handful of cases. After the indictment of Sean Combs and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the floodgates opened. People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice. But no, most of these people are scared.
So you guys, if y'all don't know, y'all, the floodgates have basically been open ever since Cassie came forward last year. And y'all, people have gained the strength to come and tell their stories. This is Tony Busby. He is taking on the minors, victims who have been, have alleged to, say moguls like Diddy and a bunch of other actors, singers, rapper moguls, Hollywood people have done bad things to them. But y'all, this is the press conference. But y'all, let's continue.
They fear backlash in their communities. They fear backlash in their own families. They are afraid of retaliation from the perpetrators and their associates. They are rightly afraid for their own personal safety. I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against. And as is always the case in situations like this, when a celebrity is involved, people can be downright mean and nasty. You'd be shocked at the length fans will go, no matter the evidence, to the contrary, to defend celebrities they love. I mean, there's a reason for this word fans. They're fanatics. I've personally already been threatened multiple times on social media. And when I agreed to pursue this, I expected as much.
Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Tammy Strickland. Hey, welcome in, lady. So you guys, this is Tony Busby, y'all. He did this press conference like maybe a few months ago. But y'all, this is the original press conference that led up to now him dropping those demand letters, you guys. So we are just doing a rollback of what happened in the original press conference with Tony Busby, telling them, lawsuits are about to go out, y'all. We just giving you a FYI heads up, y'all. Let's continue.
This isn't my first rodeo. But victims who step forward to have their voices heard should not be subjected to that kind of conduct. They should not be targeted. I want to say this, and I want to be clear about it. Although we are vetting each call as stringently as we can, I always start with a mindset that I believe victims. I believe victims because I understand the tremendous courage it takes to step forward. So if you're watching this, please hear me. If you're out there and you have been victimized, you are not alone. There is a great strength in numbers. You can seek redress. You can obtain justice. We can help you, and we will help you. That being said, as stated, we are vetting every call that we receive. We've had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts. We check venues, we check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit.
See, you guys, Tony Busby is not just going off of people calling in and saying they got a case. He is vetting them, making sure they have sufficient evidence to put a lawsuit on these people, allegations, y'all. He's not just going off of, oh, I've been, essayed or DV'd. Okay, we're going to get a lawsuit. No, he's been doing his due diligence and vetting these claims. But y'all, let's continue.
We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times, it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against. We did not enter this fray blindly. I wish it was my last such fray. I wish this type of behavior wasn't so pervasive. But it is what it is, so we will press on. As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. You should know, in this group, it is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder are Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida. I don't want to focus. Relay.
Let's skip this commercial, you guys. I don't know if this video was kind of acting up, but y'all, let's continue.
When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct. Now, although most of the victims who have stepped forward were victimized after 2015, this has been going on for a very long time. Now, when you think about the fact that some of this conduct occurred 25 years ago, and you wonder why would it take somebody so long to step forward, I want to remind you that many states in the United States have recognized that it's very difficult for a victim to step forward and to make these types of allegations when something very terrible has happened to them. I'll use New York, the state of New York, as an example. The state of New York has specific statutes in place that revive claims that are even claims that would typically be not able to be brought. that it revives such claims and they can be brought even 25 to 30 years later, because there's a recognition there in New York and California.
Yes, you guys, there is a statute of limitations that is allowing some of these charges to be back, be brought forth from years ago. But y'all, let's continue.
And other states that it's very difficult for a victim to come forward. And I would respectfully suggest the only reason many of these people are coming forward because they see other victims coming forward. And it gives them some comfort that, hey, I won't be the only one. And I expect more victims will come forward. There's an old saying that says, a lie has great speed, but truth has endurance. The acts complained of in these cases that we're going to file occurred primarily in New York, either Manhattan or the Hamptons, or occurred in California, primarily in Los Angeles, or in Florida, primarily in Miami. Most of these events and incidents occurred at parties, typically after parties, or album release parties, New Year's Eve parties, 4th of July parties, something they called a puppy party, all-white party, although several of these...
Y'all, this behavior, doing these things to these minors, y'all, they were having all kind of parties. Y'all, it's disgusting to even hear this, but y'all, let's continue.
These events occurred at auditions. Many times, especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct in the promise of being made a star, or in the promise of having Sean Combs listen to their tape or even let them read for Sean Combs. You should know that some of this behavior occurred at well-known venues in New York City. Some of this behavior occurred at private residences of people that we all know. Some of this behavior occurred at hotels that we're all familiar with. You should know that more than 55% of the victims filed reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals. We're in the process of collecting with our team assistants, medical records, reports that were made to the authorities. And I've already said that some of the individuals in this group did in fact talk to the FBI. You should know that several of the individuals...
See, you guys, some of these people, Tony Busby just said, have talked to the FBI. I believe what's going to happen is once these individuals who are guilty of doing this bad things to these minors, once they come to an agreement for a settlement and payoff, the feds are going to pick it up and they're going to probably go after them and say, oh, you paid this person, you're guilty. Oh, okay, you're going to be probably charged with some kind of SADV crime. I'm alleging, you guys. I may be wrong, but I think that's how this is going to play out. But y'all, let's continue.
And when I say several, I mean many who did in fact seek medical treatment, were drug tested, and drugs were found in their system, weird drugs that you probably never heard of. One in particular that continues to pop up is a drug called xylazine, or trank, which based on our research is known as a horse tranquilizer.
If you're over 40 and you're not...
Y'all, let's continue. Let me skip this commercial.
Now, there's been a lot of reports that we're filing a class action. This is not a class action. Class action is when one or two people file a case on behalf of a group of people. That's not this. These cases will be individual cases. Each case will live and die on its own merit. These cases will be filed individually, one plaintiff against whoever the defendants were involved in the case. Each case may be filed in one venue like California, another case may be filed in New York. One case may sue just Sean Combs, but multiple other people. One case may sue a range of people. I would expect most, though, to be filed, as I said, in New York and Los Angeles. Now, I know this. Many of you came here thinking or hoping, or perhaps believing, that I may start naming names. Well, that day will come, but it won't be today. The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these.
See, you guys, Tony Busby is saying there is a laundry list of, let me turn the camera. Tony Busby is saying there is a laundry list, y'all, of these celebrities. Y'all, these people are gonna be in hot water, y'all. Tony Busby sent the demand letters and said, pay up or else. Y'all, one celebrity, a prominent man, they're saying, is bucking the system. He is bucking back on Tony. He's like, oh no, you're trying to extort me. Y'all, he is saying that Tony Busby is trying to extort him. No, sir. You were named as one of the victimizers. So Tony Busby is going after you and everybody else who allegedly victimized these minors. So, sir, please have a seat. Stop acting like you're innocent, because you are not. Tony Busby did not go after you because he just picked a name out of the hat. No, because he has evidence that you did what he is alleging and what the minor is alleging you did, allegedly. Y'all, these people are sick and crazy. They feel like they are so entitled to do whatever they wanted to do because they have money. And that is not the case. You guys, all of this is coming to a happy ending for all of them moguls and awful pedophiles who done these things to the minors. And Tony Busby is not playing with them. Tony Busby's like, time's up, game's up, y'all, it's over. Pay up or else I'ma bring you to an open shame. But y'all, let's continue.
Individuals are, but because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. And I'm talking about the people that participated, encouraged it, egged it on. They know who they are. I call them the facilitators of foul play, willing participants in vile conduct. As we identify them, each will be part of this case as defendants. These defendants will not only include individuals, but would also include corporate entities who ultimately profited off of this culture and behavior. I'm looking at banks, pharmaceutical companies, hotels. We know that many of these individuals were paid cash. We know that many of these individuals involved, whether they were the ones being assaulted and abused, or they're witnessing other people being assaulted and abused and then paid and threatened and told to leave. Typically paid 10 grand in cash and told to leave.
So you guys, if y'all don't know, y'all, the horse tranquilizers, like, that's why he said pharmaceutical companies, where did they get these horse tranquilizers from? Y'all, they're being paid. He said they're being paid like $10,000 to leave once they see what's going on. Y'all, if y'all don't know, the bank has requirements. When you go to the bank, you can only take out so much cash per day. Y'all, so the banks, they going for the banks, he said, the pharmaceutical companies, the hotels, everybody that was involved in these shenanigans, they are going after them. But y'all, let's continue. Y'all, let's continue.
And then threatened as they were leaving. So in addition to Sean Combs, you should know the defendants in these cases we're going to file will include anyone, of course, who engaged in the assault or exploitation, anyone who participated in such in any way, anyone who encouraged or facilitated this conduct, anyone who was in the room and watched it happen but made no effort to stop it, any venue or venue owner who was aware of what was going on but failed to stop it, any individual or entity who knew about the conduct and benefited from it but did nothing to report it or stop it, and any individual or entity who covered it up or helped cover it up. These people who know who they are should just come forward now. I would imagine, as we speak here, there are a myriad of people who are very nervous. You can't hide skeletons in the closet forever. I would expect there are many people out there right now who are desperately searching their memories as they delete their texts and data. Now, although these are in fact individual cases, there is a common theme, an MO, if you will. Typically, the victim.
Good morning, Jazzy. Welcome in. And y'all, welcome everybody. Welcome in, you guys. This is a Tony Busby press conference, you guys, when he did a few months ago, y'all. This is the press conference that started everything, because y'all, they just came out with a prominent man trying to sue Tony Busby, saying that he's trying to extort them for money. But no, Tony Busby is not extorting you for money. You did the crime, so it's time for you to pay up. And Tony Busby is not playing with these celebs. He's saying pay up or else. This celebrity this prominent man is coming and trying to sue Tony Busby for extortion. Y'all, let's continue.
Is lured into a situation where he or she is given a drink. Typically that drink, reported by these victims, is apparently laced with something. Once that drink takes effect, the perpetrators perform all kinds of sexual acts on the victims, many times passing him or her around as other people watch and enjoy the show, and then leave the victim ashamed, confused, injured, and wondering what happened. When the victim reaches out, he or she is told not to say anything. Sometimes there are threats of physical violence or financial repercussions.
Y'all, when they were coming in, y'all, they were giving them the freak off tonic, the freak off juice, the freak off drink. And next thing you know, they're passing out and not even knowing what is going on. And like Tony Busby said, then next thing you know, they're recording them. They're taking pictures and doing all this type of things to blackmail them. But y'all, these were minors that they were dealing with. Y'all, it's crazy. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all. Let's continue.
Or bodily harm.
It's 2 a.m. in the middle of the...
Let me skip this commercial, y'all.
The claims we intend to bring will include the following: violent sexual assault or rape, sexual abuse, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, false imprisonment, compelling prostitution, sexual misconduct, dissemination of video recordings, false imprisonment, sexual abuse of minors. Given the large volume of cases, and given our other docket obligations, and given the fact that we want to be sure when we file these cases that they are fully vetted, I expect we'll start filing these cases against Sean Combs and other perpetrators within the next 30 days. Now, it's rare, sexual abuse, sexual exploitation, this type of activity is pervasive in our society, and it's rare we get a chance where we can really focus on this as a country and really focus on this about how pervasive this is and what we can, as collectively can do about it. So I thought I'd take this opportunity before I go into some of the individual cases and talk about some of the individual claims being made and so you'll get an...
Hey, welcome in, honey, and welcome in, Kathy Wallace. Y'all all welcome in. Everybody welcome in. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all, we are listening to Tony Busby press conference about doing the Diddy minors lawsuits. You guys, Tony Busby is not playing. Y'all, this is the original press conference he had like 2 months ago. I'm replaying it because you guys, back then, this is when he started doing all the accepting the lawsuits and things of that sort from the minor victims, and now he is pushing it forward. He has dropped some demand letters, you guys, and Tony Busby is not playing with these celebrities, y'all, and they are mad. And one celebrity just came out and trying to sue Mr. Busby, y'all. But let's continue. He's saying that that Tony Busby is trying to extort him. Absolutely not, sir. You were there. He has evidence or proof something allegedly on you, so that's why he gave you a demand letter. So y'all, let's continue.
get a sense of what this 120 people group looks like individually, I want to bring forward Carrie Paul. She's a national victim advocate who helps victims who have been victimized by this type of conduct. And she has some important words, and I hope you'll pay close attention. I think it's important that you hear from her.
Hello, I'm Carrie Paul with the National Victim Advocate. It's not easy for any survivor to come forward. Our culture doesn't believe survivors. It blames and questions them. Instead of showing support, many choose to enable abusers. The media runs stories asking why it took so long for survivors to come forward instead of asking what barriers exist. We also don't equip law enforcement with the ability to handle sexual assault crimes. Lack of funding translates to lack of training. We have officers in the field that don't know what to say to a rape victim, and also an alarming amount of backlogged, untested rape kits. Prosecutors are focused on what they can prove in a case, and if so, how to do that at time of trial. Advocates and staff are stretched thin with growing caseloads in the criminal justice system. Most people don't know how the criminal justice works in general. There isn't enough staff or resources to adequately explain the entire process to every victim and survivor. Our culture works against victims and survivors every day, and abusers know this. Abusers work themselves into positions of power, building a public image that is trusted and financially large enough to make people look away. Abusers are unfortunately very skilled at power and control.
And you guys, that is facts what she said. They are skilled at power and control. Y'all, they have so much money, y'all, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. They had so much money to pay $10,000 to an individual to make them leave. Y'all, that's a lot of money to come to somebody's house to pay them $10,000 to leave when they're not with them shenanigans. But y'all, let's continue.
The foundation of abuse. They seek victims who are vulnerable, such as children, their employees, and their intimate partners, all who see a different version than the public does, all who rely on the abuser in some way. And for those that do come forward and aren't believed, face questions like, are you sure it happened that way? Were you drinking? What were you wearing? All of this creates an environment that enables abusers to continue abusing them and future victims. To the survivors that have come forward despite not being believed at some point in time, your courage is like nothing we have seen before. We thank you for coming forward for yourself and all survivors. And lastly, I want all survivors that are watching this to know we believe you and we support you. Thank you.
That was well said, you guys. That was well said. But that was Tony Busby, and that lady, she was like, I think, a victim's advocate, it said. But y'all, these people have done these awful things to these minors, you guys, and Tony Busby is not playing. Y'all, they are trying to say Tony Busby is extorting them. This prominent guy coming out saying that Tony Busby is trying to extort him, and y'all, ain't nobody extorting him. You, sir, you was a part of the shenanigans. You were at the parties, I'm sure. Y'all, they got evidence. Tony Busby has evidence. Tony Busby just didn't fall out the sky and say, oh, let me get this A-list celebrity, you know, high prominent man, as he calls himself, according to these articles. Let me just go and put a lawsuit on him. Absolutely not, you guys. He has evidence, you guys. He has evidence. Tony Busby is not playing with them. And they are now getting mad saying that he's being extorted. No, they are not, sir. They are not extorting you. You were a part of the situation. Tony Busby's not playing with you. But y'all, let's see. Let me see this video right here, you guys.
Wish you had a professional.
But you guys, they are these celebs are running scared now, you guys. They are running scared because the demand letters that's been put out have been put out for a reason, y'all. But y'all, let's listen to this attorney. I like this attorney right here, you guys. Hold on, let me back it out. Let me see. So his name is CLR Bruce Rivers, y'all. If you guys have not watched him, y'all, I like him. I like the way he is an attorney, and y'all, he's gonna break down some of this stuff about Diddy's alleged co-conspirators, y'all. So let's listen to see what he has to say, because I really like this. He's an attorney, and he's gonna break it down as to what is going on. So let's turn it around.
Freak-offs parties are now facing an ultimatum to either settle out of court or face a lawsuit, even if they didn't do anything illegal. That seems like a shakedown to me, doesn't it? So 3 dozen lawsuits. Let's just jump on the Diddy wagon. You know, here's the problem that I have with this. $5 million, and you're just coming forward now after 30 years? Does that really make a whole lot of sense? I mean, I am all for, you know, getting justice. I'm all for, you know, doing unto Diddy what he did unto others. But, I mean, give me a break. 30 years ago?
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
We are reacting to new allegations in the Sean Puffy P. Diddler Combs case. As you know, he's got, you know, you talk about a mountain of shit he has to deal with. It is just amazing. But before we get to that, this episode is brought to you by eforms.com. Or if you need a power.
Let me rewind it, y'all. Okay.
Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotersky, is here with more for us. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Michael. Sean Combs is now
3 dozen lawsuits. Let's just jump on the Diddy wagon. You know, here's the problem that I have with this. $5 million, and you're just coming forward now after 30 fucking years? Does that really make a whole lot of sense? I mean, I am all for, you know, getting justice. I'm all for, you know, doing unto Diddy what he did unto others. But, I mean, give me a break. 30 years ago? And what's happened in those 30 years? Have you just been sitting there? I mean, what's worth $5 million?
This morning, a man is suing Sean Diddy Combs for $5 million to compensate him for what he alleges was an armed confrontation. DeWitt Gilmore says he was leaving a New York City club in 1996 when Combs and his associates pulled up in a gold convertible and started taunting him with derogatory language and threats of violence. His lawsuit says the music mogul's associates flashed guns and shots were fired.
So why'd you wait 30 years? Why not do it right then and there? What have you been doing for the last 30 years? Have you been suffering, you know, mental anguish so much so you couldn't get a job, so you couldn't do this or that? That's one of the things that they'll look at. But you know what? It's not going to go anywhere because, first of all, I don't know how the statute of limitations don't apply to that case.
Representatives for Combs did not immediately respond, but they have denied all of the other civil lawsuits that have alleged sexual assault. A woman who filed one of those has now revealed her identity after the judge rejected her request to remain anonymous. Candace McCrary was 19 and in college in Brooklyn when she alleges Combs sexually assaulted her after a photo shoot.
This decision by this judge may have a chilling effect in that other people who want to go anonymous in their lawsuits against Sean Combs may think twice in terms of filing a lawsuit themselves.
So what? I mean, I am totally against any kind of anonymous lawsuit. I mean, give me a break. You
I agree with him. You guys, I totally agree with him. Anonymous lawsuit, no, it shouldn't be anonymous. Y'all, these people need to be brought to open shame. Because like I said, if it was here like at the lounge or any of you guys here that are on my live, you guys, our names will be put on the forefront. Our names will be right on them papers and saying, you know, the lounge versus blah, 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 or whoever versus who, you know, whoever. Y'all, they are trying to hide these people's names. But y'all, let's continue.
You want it? You want your day in court? You put your face out there and answer. You know, I mean, how do you answer to somebody that's anonymous? Hey, guys.
Y'all, let's skip this commercial.
I know this is a civil realm, but you want to talk about the Sixth Amendment and right to the accuser?
Yeah. Now, if this were a criminal case, you have a Sixth Amendment right to face your accuser. I mean, in other words, you can't just have allegations by somebody else. In other words, a cop can't just say, you know, well, she told me this, this, and this. No, your accuser has to be the one that's in court, and you have the right to cross-examine your accuser. If you go to court, you should have to have your face plastered all over that lawsuit. And if that has a chilling effect, so be it. But, you know, whoever's getting sued, whether criminally or civilly, has rights. You have the right to face your accuser.
More money, more problems. It's just the way it is.
And this morning, a former member of Combs' inner circle is speaking out. Diddy's rap protege, Moses Shine Barrow, was with him and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez the night a gun went off inside a Manhattan club. Diddy was acquitted in the case.
Didn't we hear a lot about this already? And why is he coming forward now? 30 years.
Y'all, I did a video earlier about today that I need to upload on Shine. Y'all, Shine reappeared after nowhere. Y'all, Shine came out. Now he ain't got no accent. He's over here in the States. You guys, I thought Shine was deported. And now he's back here in the States. But y'all, let's continue to see what this lawyer says.
Years later. And how is the statute of limitations not invoked here?
He is the one that allegedly took the rap for the gun, Moses.
He did?
Yeah. Shine, yeah.
But Shine was convicted of assault, sentenced to 10 years in prison, and deported to his native Belize. Shine telling Nightline co-anchor Byron Pitts Combs orchestrated for him to take the fall.
Someone that was prepared to have me sit in jail I was facing 25 years, to totally destroy my career, destroy my life, rob me of my freedom to be a participant in that.
But you did it. I mean, you agreed to be the fall guy, I guess, didn't you?
Of course, it doesn't surprise me.
You guys, Shine was not the fall guy. When I read listen to Natanya's one of her videos, you guys, Shine actually pow-powed another person and injured that person. Now they're saying Shine was supposedly the fall guy for Natanya being pow-pow, but absolutely not. Diddy was not charged, and Shine was charged because he pow-powed somebody else. So y'all, we have to understand the facts of what is really going on. But y'all, let's continue.
That he would be accused of the atrocious things that he is, because what he did to me and my family, was to me demonic.
Combs' representatives say Mr. Combs categorically denies Mr. Barrow's allegations, including any suggestion that he orchestrated Mr. Barrow to take the fall. They added he appreciates the path Mr. Barrow has pursued and wishes him continued success.
So, you heard them say he's still fighting for release. A judge sets the bond conditions, in other words, detention, we're going to hold you. They're not going to change it. They're just not going to change it. And it's within the sound discretion of the court to do that. And so it's really lawyers trying to appease their client, and I wouldn't be surprised if they are unsuccessful that he fires them and gets somebody else, because that is very typical of somebody who's sitting in a cage and wants to get out. But I don't understand how somebody can file a lawsuit. There's certain victim statutes that, for 1 year, they're able to sue on sexual allegations, regardless of the statute of limitations. This ain't that. It's Tony Busby. He represents like over 120 people, Diddy accusers, to multiple sources. A list of stars seemingly partook in Diddy Combs' freak-offs parties are now facing an ultimatum to either settle out of court or face a lawsuit, even if they didn't do anything illegal. That seems like a shakedown to me, doesn't it? Tony Busby, the attorney representing more than 120 alleged victims, disclosed that he has sent out demand letters to celebrities, asking them to pay up or face the consequences. Busby's got to be a little bit careful here.
You guys, but Tony Busby is saying if they were even people who were watching while they were doing, other people were doing these awful things to the minors, if they were there and they were guilty by association. If you were standing there watching another grown person do these awful things to these minors, you are just as guilty. Y'all, let's continue to listen to what this lawyer has to say.
To be honest with you, Busby has previously mentioned that investigations into Sean Diddy Combs' case has implicated several Hollywood big shots, but refrained from dropping names. When do you remember Michael Avenatti? He tried doing that with Nike and tried to hold them up. And guess what happened to him? He got held up himself and now is serving a very lengthy prison sentence. Busby could wind up doing the same thing. This whole business of shaking people down without having something solid, is despicable. And not only that, it's illegal as well. It's just extortion.
Yeah, but Tony Busby said that, he's not just putting lawsuits out. He has to have some type of valid proof and evidence of, these people, bringing them forward and bringing allegations against them. He's not just going and saying, hey, okay, let me just throw you in the mix. Let me throw you in the mix. No, he validated these before he did the paperwork to bring these allegations and lawsuits forward. But y'all, let's continue because this is another lawyer's take on Tony Busby. But y'all, let's continue.
It's coercion. But here's the problem that he's got. None of these civil suits are going to take place while Diddy's facing a criminal case. There's no judge that would put a civil case in front of a criminal case. Ever. It just ain't going to happen. So where are we at with Diddy? So he's had his detention hearing. He's still trying to appeal his detention issue. That isn't going to go anywhere. So the next we have our motions hearing. And they're thinking they want an April-May trial date. But with all the data that they have, I just can't imagine that that's going to fly. Apparently
I agree with this lawyer, y'all. They have so much evidence, so much stuff so much discovery that they have to go through, y'all. It may take longer. They set Diddy's trial for May 5th, but y'all, I really don't think that it's going to start then because there's so much evidence and so much stuff intertwined with this case. But y'all, let's continue and listen what this lawyer has to say.
There's this documentary, Inside the Freak-Offs, and this is head.
Oh, let's skip this right here, you guys. Let's skip.
That's where he's saying if you were at the freak-off, we're going to expose you, and it's all about people being sexually abused, people being drugged, and if you were just there and you did nothing to stop it, we're going to expose you. That to me, you wouldn't have a claim for bystanders. Yeah, but he's saying you're just as guilty as the perpetrators. That's not true in this kind of case. And so he's saying if you were there, you're just as guilty as the people who did whatever they say they did. And that just isn't the case.
Y'all, I agree. Let me turn the camera. I really agree with Tony Busby. Because if you guys don't know, whenever there's other crimes committed, I knew of a crime in Savannah in Georgia, right? These boys went and, robbed this girl, and he, and one of the guys, I think it was like 3 or 4 of those guys. One of them actually unalived the girl. The one was a driver. 2 other ones was like the accomplice. I can't remember how many guys it was. But y'all, do you know they all got life? All of them, even just the driver. So he was guilty by association. So I believe, like Tony Busby said, if they were standing there watching these grown men and grown women doing these bad things and deviant, essaying, these raping these minors, they should go down to, I don't care what nobody says, because they are minors. Adults should be protecting the minors. They should not be in there allowing other adults to do these awful things. All of them should go down. Tony Busby, my hat goes off to you, because I believe what you're doing is right. If they were standing right there, even if they were the bus driver transporting these kids to these Diddy parties, to these venues and stuff, they are guilty too. Tony Busby, take them all down. Yes, take them all down. But let's continue to listen what this other lawyer has to say.
Pay up or face a very public, reputationally damaging lawsuit. That's really walking a thin line. Busby had better be awfully careful. And if I were some of these celebrities, I would get my highest priced lawyer on it, and I'd go after Busby fucking hard, and I would do a protective order or restraining.
See, everybody's take is different. This lawyer is saying those high powered, those people who are getting these demand letters should go get lawyers and sue Busby. But I don't agree with him. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but that's what this lawyer is saying, you guys. This lawyer is saying for these high powered these prominent people, these Hollywood moguls need to go get a lawyer and sue Busby. But no, absolutely not, because Tony Busby is not just falling, names ain't just falling out the sky for him to go and put these lawsuits and allegations on these people. So y'all, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but y'all, Tony Busby is doing his due diligence. He's making sure that he has evidence and proof that what he is being alleged with these people, that he has concrete solid evidence that they were there or they were a part of this shenanigans, to bring charges and allegations against them in the court of law. Y'all, he just saying Tony Busby is not playing with these people, you guys. And these people are now trying to come around and say, oh, Tony Busby is trying to extort me. Oh, he's trying to extort us. No, you did the crime, so you need to do the time. I totally believe that, you guys. I'm just saying, everybody has their own opinion, especially when it comes to the lawyers and the laws that everybody is kind of listening to or whatever. But y'all, I don't believe that these moguls should even have the opportunity to try to sue Busby, because y'all, if they are saying that they were there, they have proof, pictures, probably evidence. Who knows what type of evidence he has? Y'all, there's not gonna be a easy get out of trouble card for these celebrities and prominent men, allegedly prominent people who are saying that Tony Busby is just trying to extort them. Sir, you are not being extorted. You are a part of what was going on. And the thing is that you have to pay up. If you were a part of the shenanigans, you are getting a demand letter, as you should. These people, these minors, you guys, are suffering, you guys. Even Ali Carter said, from what I understood, some of them have unalived themselves due to this situation. It's really, really sad. You guys, think of it as being, if it was your child, your niece, your nephew, your aunt, your your grandchildren. Y'all, this is a very, very very heart-wrenching situation. This is very heart-wrenching, you guys. This is not something that should be taken lightly. And for this prominent A-list prominent person, this prominent man, to go in and say that this is extortion, this is not extortion. You was at those parties or wherever allegedly you were at when these minors were being taken advantage of. So now it's time to pay the piper. Now you don't want to pay anything, just like Diddy. Remember, they said Diddy allegedly was telling Cassie was saying, pay me, whatever. Just like the inmate was telling Diddy, pay me for what you did to me. Diddy was like, I'm not paying you nothing. Then next thing you know, the inmate and Cassie, they put a lawsuit on him, and then they won. And Diddy had to pay Cassie the next day. The inmate He won his lawsuit against Diddy, and Diddy had to pay him starting October 1st, $10 million per month, you guys. He won $100 million lawsuit with him. So Diddy does not like to pay, along with these other celebrities. They don't want to pay their victims, you guys. I'm just saying. I'm just going off of what these people are saying. They do not want to pay. They want to go out and do these bad things, but they don't want to pay. And that's what Tony Busby is saying. You pay up or else. Tony Busby, is he going to start dropping these names? Is he authorized to drop these names, y'all? I don't know, but y'all, I hope they do. Why are they keeping these victimizers' names so private? It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't think it's fair. Y'all put a 1 in the group, in the comment box, if you guys think that their names should be named on this on these documents and on the lawsuits. Put a 1 in the comment box, y'all, because I believe everybody's name, all the victimizers, they should be on the name, by name, and not by celebrity A or prominent celebrity, this, that, and the third. Because y'all, if it was us, they would slap our name on that paperwork. Oh, the lounge, oh, versus blah, blah, blah for doing X, Y, and Z. Y'all, they will put us and bring us to open shame quick, fast, and in a hurry, right? Y'all smash the like button, you guys, for all the minor victims, you guys, because this is so crazy for these people to come forward and to act like they have not done anything. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. Why are they trying to sue the Busby law firm? It's crazy. Like, y'all have the audacity to try to sue? What? Go sit down somewhere. Please go and sit down somewhere. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a couple of seats, because you guys, it's crazy. Hey, Jazzy, how are you? Welcome in. If you have not, yeah, y'all, it's crazy. It is so crazy. But Diddy, this let's see. Yeah, they are not playing with these demand letters, you guys. They are not playing. They are not playing. Let's see what this TMZ. Let me see what this.
They should pay up.
And now it just feels like a money grab.
On the other side, they call it legalized extortion.
If these celebrities were at that party, saw bad things happening, didn't say anything, they get what's coming to them.
Yes.
Because they should have spoke up.
We have an obligation to rat out everybody we know when they do bad things.
If you don't stop them, are you responsible?
I feel like you should be.
If you see one of your coworkers sleeping while they should be on the job at LAX, is that a problem?
Y'all, that's what she said. I agree with what that girl said. They need to pay up. If they were doing what they were, they was at the parties, y'all. And y'all, a lot of people went to them parties, y'all. They know what was going on at those parties. There's no way somebody's going to invite me to a party and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to show up. No, I'm asking what the dress code is. Do I need to bring food? What's going on? What type of party it is? Y'all, they know what they was doing. I'm telling y'all. Y'all can't tell me for 1 minute whenever somebody invites you guys to a party, you're just like, okay, I'm going to show up. No, you're going to be like, for me, I'm going to ask those questions. What's the attire? What are we wearing? What are y'all wearing? Do I need to bring food? Do I need to bring this? Do I need to bring that? How long is the party? What time does it start? What time do we need to be there? There's a lot of questions. So y'all can't tell me that these celebrities didn't know what time Diddy was on when he was sending out these invites. I don't believe that at all. No, I don't believe it. They knew that there was minors. They knew that there was minors were going to be on the table with the body cakes, and they were going to be in there on the table, naked with, their breasts, for the girls being covered up in their private parts being covered up with. Y'all, it's sickening. It is so sickening, you guys. It is terrible. But y'all, this is the type of things that they were doing. Let me see if I can find the body cakes. Have you guys seen the body cake videos of the kids at the Diddy parties? Have you guys seen that? Put a yes in the comment or a no, because y'all, these body cakes videos, y'all, it is so sad and terrifying. Y'all, I could not believe that these people were putting these kids. Oh my God, y'all, that's a lot of no's. Oh my goodness, y'all. It is crazy. It is so crazy. But let me see if I can find the body cakes situation. Hold on, let me see. Body cake. Let me see if I can find, because I seen the one they had the body cakes, and y'all, it was bad. It was very, very, y'all, it was ugly. Let me see if I can see. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find the video, because you guys, it's terrible. These girls were on, these babies were on the table, you guys. They were on the table, and they were laying on the table butt naked, you guys. It was let me see if I can go back and find it. It's terrible, y'all. It is, I mean, it is, when I say it's terrible, y'all, it is terrible. Let me go back and see. Let me go back and find the video where it has the body cakes, y'all. It is awful and is disgusting. It is terrible. Let me see. But y'all, it is, let me see. I think it's this video. Let me see.
Like nobody had to run about.
Let me check. But y'all, it's crazy how these Diddy parties went, what they were doing, the people that was standing there. Y'all, smash the like button for these babies, y'all, because they were babies. Y'all, they were babies with the body cake situation going on. But y'all, I'm gonna play a small portion of a video that I've already done. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. Y'all, it shows the body cakes, you got. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, the body cakes, y'all. It is sad, and oh, it's sad and terrible, you guys. I'm gonna play a portion of this video, a small portion of this video, you guys, so y'all can see these body cakes, y'all. It is sad. It is disgusting. I'm just gonna say it's a trigger warning, you guys, because it's terrible. But y'all, let me turn the camera around. And y'all, let me show you guys what the body cakes are. And y'all, these people standing around, like Tony Busby said, if you guys were there watching, there's these guys that are around watching while Diddy was eating a strawberry from the body cakes table. Y'all, it's terrible. But y'all, let's get into it. Let me play the video.
If it wasn't for him showing you, would swear up and down you didn't do that shit. But then when he show you the video, you like, what the? I jumped in the pool. I don't even know how to swim, my nigga. What? Like, I don't even remember that bitch. Like, what? It was like that.
That's that blackout drinking.
Right, but he had imagine everybody blacked out though. It doesn't matter if you a celebrity or, that's why J-Lo left the country. He had her sticking bottles and stuff up in my homegirl. She was only 11 years old. She the girl that they put on the private jet. They her with the jelly beans. They put on the private jet. They took her to the studio in New York, and then had the nerve to dress her up in a D&G sweater, do her hair, put makeup on her, and take a picture like a trophy. She only 11 years old in that picture, and that's not allegedly. And then the same girl,
J-Lo was messing around with.
Man, so many. I drop names on the neck, man. We talking about Diddy right now. But it's, yeah. And then that's the same girl that in the magazine is laying on the table butt naked with fruit.
Y'all, this is the body cake situation. Do y'all see this? This is Diddy. He has a strawberry eaten off the table where this baby is laying, y'all. Do y'all see this is the body cake situation? There is fruit around the table. And Diddy has a strawberry right here in his hand, eating. And y'all see all of these perverts watching Diddy? Y'all see, these are the ones that Busby is saying that he is going to go after them for watching and being there, watching Diddy do these awful things to these babies. This is a minor child on this table, you guys. And everybody just looking at him. Y'all, this is disgusting. Look at these people. They all kind of people watching Diddy do this awful things to this baby. Y'all, this is terrible. This is a minor child. Y'all, this is a minor child. This is crazy. A minor child. This is a minor. Look at what Diddy's doing. He is eating a strawberry off of the table. Y'all, look at how disgusting this is. That baby is so young. So young. And it's crazy. This is crazy. He's eating a strawberry from the fruit. You see the fruit right here? There's fruit right there. There's fruit right here. And y'all, this is a young minor on this table, you guys. A young minor. And Diddy is eating the fruit off of that. Took the fruit off and he's eating it. And these people are watching. These are the ones Tony Busby wants to go after. All of these people. I don't even know who this is. Can y'all tell me who these people may look like? Do y'all know? Do y'all know who these people may be? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know who they may be. But y'all, these are demonic entities that are watching Diddy do this sickening stuff to. I don't even know who these people possibly could be because I don't know a lot of celebrities, y'all. I don't know a lot of celebrities. But who is he? Does he look familiar to you guys? I don't know. I don't know, but these are the body cakes, y'all. This is what they were talking about, the body cake situation. This is crazy. This is awful and horrendous, you guys. But these is what the time that Diddy was on. These are the body cake situation. Y'all, let's continue to play this. It's sickening, y'all. It is sickening.
Food and stuff off of her. We all eating off of her. I sucked the strawberry off her. She 14 years old laying on that table.
Look at the body cakes, y'all. 14 years old. Y'all, this is sickening. Sickening. Look at this. Who is that? Do y'all know who that is? I don't know who that is. Who could that be? I don't know. I have no idea, you guys. I have no idea. But y'all, this is a baby. Y'all, and I'm just doing a reaction, you guys. This is a baby on this table. You guys said that's Tom Brady, allegedly? I don't know who that is. I don't know. But who is that? I don't know who that is. Who is that? All these people, y'all, and they're putting candles, doing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, watching. Y'all, these are the nasty, sick people that Tony Busby is talking about going after. These are the ones that are watching and doing this stuff to. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know allegedly who that is. But y'all, they are people who are around this baby who is a minor. And y'all, it is so disgusting. It is disgusting, y'all. These people are horrific and disgusting. I don't know who these people could be. But y'all, they are around this table with this minor. And that's why Tony Busby said that he is going in and getting people who are the ones that are basically the ones that are, doing these things, allowing these nasty people and standing around and assisting and aiding and abetting what Diddy was doing. This is crazy. I don't know who it is, you guys. I'm just saying, allegedly, whoever they are the people that I'm sure the feds have all this evidence. Y'all, it's splattered all over the internet on these body cake situations, y'all. It's terrible. It is terrible. But y'all, these are the sick things that these moguls were, things that they were doing. Hey, Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, salute to you too. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, these people are disgusting, y'all. They are disgusting. They are disgusting, but they are here at this party. What they are doing, y'all. They're here, present, and doing these awful things, you guys. These are the ones. They're the ones, you guys. Let's continue playing the video.
She had a body like a grown woman. You don't think anybody's looking at that thinking that's a kid laying there. You're assuming it's a grown woman. So he made everybody be with a minor, against your will, and he recording the shit. Same girl needed to do a number 2 on stage. She performing, and she told him, I need to go off stage, I need you to battle. He told her no. She ended up shit.
Oh, Jamil Peterson sending a super chat. He says surviving Diddy Glover's freak offs in jail. Yes, Jamil. Diddy was doing freak offs in jail too. You guys, his jail cell got raided. Y'all, I did a video on that this morning. Go check it out. Y'all, Diddy's jail cell got raided. They took some of his stuff. Y'all, so Diddy is upset. His lawyers is upset. Y'all, Diddy is doing the most in the MDC, y'all. But y'all, all this stuff like him eating off these kids and these minors at satanic ritual parties, y'all, did he not earn himself to be in the MDC? Absolutely. He earned his way into the MDC where he belongs. He even said, I'm a savage, right? Yep, Diddy. And they hold savages right at the MDC. Y'all, let's continue.
Stages went everywhere, and Denzel Washington grabbed up his wife, mobbed up to Diddy, and was like, man, you don't respect nobody. Had to run up out there. That's the incident they're talking about with Denzel Washington had to run up out of there.
So that's why Denzel and his wife left that party, because of that incident?
She shit on stage, and she was only 14 years old. He didn't know.
Y'all, that is crazy. That girl was only 14 years old, and she said she booed on stage, y'all. That is crazy. That is so crazy, y'all. That is crazy. But y'all, I am not going to keep you guys long, but Tony Busby is being sued, you guys. They're saying a prominent man is saying that Diddy, that he is being extorted for money because of the demand letter that Tony Busby sent out. Tony Busby said, you pay up or else. And these people are saying, oh, Tony Busby's extorting me. No, you're not being extorted. You are a part of the shenanigans. All the videos, probably the footage and all kind of stuff, y'all, they have evidence. Tony Busby is not just throwing a name out there and going after people just to be going after them just for GP. No, absolutely not. But y'all, I'm not going to keep you guys long. I have videos that I put out this morning. Go check them out about Diddy's jail cell being raided. And I have other videos to put out. But y'all, thanks for joining me in this live, y'all. Have a wonderful morning. You guys always lead with love, peace, and tranquility. Y'all subscribe to my channel, like, share, and let people know about these things that's going on. Because y'all, we are on Diddy Watch here at the lounge, y'all. Thank you guys for stopping in and showing me love. I love you guys. And y'all, we are going to go live again later on today. And I'll be dropping videos, shorts, and everything all day, y'all. Because y'all, we are continuing on Diddy Watch. Thank you for all to all my mods, y'all. Y'all always show up and show out. Much love to you guys too. Y'all, I love all of you guys. And y'all be great at whatever y'all do today. Have a good morning. And I will see y'all in the next video, you guys. Bye.